Hello again, Brother Joe Lewis back here today. It's March the 7th, 2016, and I'm going to continue on a little bit more about deliverance and some of the pitfalls that we as human beings kind of get hung up into, even unknowingly, things that affect us that we're sometimes not even aware of. I had a tobacco habit back as a younger Christian, and I knew the testimony wasn't good, and I had complaints from my wife that it was not fun to kiss if you had a mouthful of that snuff, you know. So I thought I was going to do myself a favor and do the Lord a favor. I said, Lord, watch, I'll make you proud of me. I'll go ahead and stop this tobacco, and you'll see, I'll do real good. And, you know, I tried for weeks and months, and always wound up when you go into the grocery store after a couple of weeks of not dipping snuff, that suddenly that can hit you from behind the counter, and you say, doggone it, give me a can of that snuff back there. And then you kind of just slip back and make excuses. You know, Lord, I'm going to taper off really good this time, and you'll see. I'll make this the very last can, and you know, we make up all kinds of rules, and we you know, it's kind of like a New Year's resolution. How good those work or don't work. Anyhow, what I didn't realize was the Lord was trying to get my attention, and understanding how difficult it is to break habits or kick aside these vices that hold us like that. I finally said, I'm going to be real honest with you, Lord. I really like this stuff. It's something I enjoy. Now, what's so bad about that? You know, yeah, it's not a good testimony. My wife, she kind of frowns on it, especially when I go to kiss her. And so if I'm going to break this habit, if I'm going to get rid of this whole problem, I'm going to need your help, because I'm just trying to be honest, Lord. I like it. And it seems to bring some temporal amount of comfort or relief, especially after eating or after, you know, doing some hard work or during hard work. You always have a time you want to put that snuff in your lip and just press on, you know, thinking it's a good thing. So I said, Lord, if you can deliver me, please, if you can just take away this desire, this habit, yeah, I can be a better testimony. But until you take that desire away from me, which I give you permission to move and work in me to break this habit down, then please go ahead and do that, and I'll thank you for it. And I thank you in advance that I know you're very loving and caring and patient with me. Well, guess what? I made that prayer, that statement, that conversation with the Lord on the 4th of June, 1980, and I never took another dip of snuff after that, because I lost the desire. The Lord took that desire away. The key was I had to recognize that it was Him who wants to deliver me. See, a lot of times in our own human pride, we want to make up these rules and make up this whole fairy tale that we can do something good for God, when in fact, the only thing really we can do for God that is good is give our hearts to Him. So think about that. Give your problem to Him. Give your addiction to Him. And allow Him, give Him the permission to work in your heart, work in your mind, work in your spirit and set you free. Father, I pray for my brothers and sisters right now that need true deliverance, that are ready for that deliverance. They're not playing games anymore. They're not making excuses anymore. They're sick and tired of being sick and tired. Father, thank you for the deliverance that you send their way, rebuking the enemy from before them and every demon from hell that tries to interfere with their lives. Thank you that you bring them that deliverance in Jesus' mighty name. I just pray that you will comment, and if the Lord is setting you free or has set you free, make a bold statement and witness to others. It's possible. I can't do anything. Jesus said, I am the branch. You're the branch. He is the main vine, the big branch. We're the little branches. And you can do nothing without me, he says. And we find that out to be true. And then we can't rejoice and brag about our own self, but we can brag about him. God bless you, and thanks for watching again.